Payback. Chapter 40. People change people. I am sitting on the steps of the veranda in deep thought when Mum taps my shoulder and I jump a little, startled by her presence. I have been out of prison for 2 weeks and nothing feels the same anymore. I am excited to be out here with my family and children, but my mind is focused on getting even with Oscar and his family. I strongly believe revenge will give me a sense of closure to my healing process. I can't let this go like everyone says I should. I am not the victim in this situation. I am the one that went through all the pain. There's no way I can ever be able to forget what was done to me. They must pay. I am more than certain Oscar and Leslie are alive somewhere. I just haven't been able to find where exactly they are at. They have done a good job hiding. I must give them a plus. They are smart. Well, at least I know where Jacob is and I can start with him. And speaking of Jacob, I have been digging a bit about his past. I discovered a few days ago he had something to do with Mama Hyde. I haven't been able to ask her though, but it's been eating up. Because why would a man that was involved with my mother come after me? I slept with that man a number of times and we birthed a child together. I feel disgusted. Are you okay? Mama Hyde asks, sitting next to me. I want to lie to her, but I know she will be able to read in between the lines. No, I am not okay. Talk to me, my child. Life just feels different. I don't even know where to start from. Maybe you should listen to Sky and move to Australia with all of us. Sky has been trying to convince me to move to Australia and start life afresh, but I don't think I want to do that, at least not yet. My parents have built a life for themselves over there and they run some businesses. The kids love it too. They should be going back in a few weeks' time and I don't plan on going with them. I will remain in one of the houses my parents built. I need to figure out what to do. I need money before I get started on my payback plan. I can't travel and look for these people without money. I will keep a low profile for some time and when they least expect it I will attack. I don't want to come with you guys. Allow me to just get a few things done before moving to Australia. What things do you want done? I hope you don't plan on going on a revenge spree. I smile. Don't worry about me, Mother. You don't expect me not to worry. You are my child and I survived jail, Mama. There's nothing that could break me further than it did. Okay, promise me one thing though. What? That you will think about moving to Australia with us before you make any drastic decisions. I will, Mama. So there's something I have been meaning to ask. What is it? It's about Jacob. Evangeline's father. Yes. What about him? I know where he is. How? Long story, but I know he is in Zimbabwe and he goes by a different name now. I must have told you that man was married to Oscar's mom and that's why Oscar and his family came after me like they did. Yes, I remember all that. I take a deep breath and stare at her. Well, I just discovered you knew this man and you were a part of his life at some point. I was. She gives me a questioning look. Yes, Mama. How? I pull out a photo from my pocket and hand it to her. When she looks at it with wide eyes and her mouth hanging open, this man is Evangeline's father. Yes, Mama. OMG, she exclaims, all color drained from her face. Arthur J., your father, and I know him very well. How is this even possible? Why would he come after you like that? Did he know you were my child? Did he talk about me? No, Mama, I didn't know he was connected to you until recently. He always went by the name Arthur J. He went by the name Arthur and never Jacob. He hated his middle name and no one ever called him that. Lord, I should have connected the dots. So how are you connected? Arthur and I were engaged to get married, but I cheated on him and slept with his best friend. He found out shortly after when he went through my phone and found messages that were being exchanged between your father and I. You mean Dad was his best friend? Yes, she says, her voice barely audible. Things just happened. Your father and I have no excuse for what we did to him. I did ask for forgiveness, but my pleas fell on deaf ears. Arthur hated me and vowed to pay me back for humiliating him. This is a messed up situation. So he used me to get to you. Now it all makes sense. How he came up to Sky and I at that restaurant. How he didn't want us to take any photos together and I am sorry, my child. I had no idea Arthur would go ahead with his divorce. We cut off communication with him after that and I thought that phase of our lives had been buried. I am sorry you had to pay for my sins. It's okay, Ma. None of this is your fault. Jacob is a fool and one day karma will hit him hard. I just want you to move on from all this, child. I want you to focus on raising your children and rebuilding your life, she says, and I nod my head. I don't want her to worry about me. I won't go back to prison. I promise you don't need to worry about me. Okay, I will talk to your father so we can figure out a way to make Arthur pay for what he did to you. You don't have to do anything. Like you said, let's allow bygones to be bygones. I am really sorry, child. It's okay, Ma. Asterisk.